What's up, everybody, and thank you for tuning into this episode of the vlog. Yes, I do a daily video every single day here on this YouTube channel. Today we're talking about travel, and we're actually taking it back to a series that I started a while back called The Life Lessons That I Learned from Travel. This is actually a shout out to you, Ben. You asked for more life lessons about travel. Here's one that I came up with. So guys, a lot of things can happen when you're on a road trip, especially when you have no itinerary, no plan. You're just kind of going with the flow. And the one thing I'll say is never second guess your decision. So, and I say that because it's really important to understand that there are so many opportunities, so many things you could do, that if you decide to question whether going somewhere was a good idea, doing something specifically was a good idea, it's just gonna rip you apart. Like, there's no reason to do it. There's no reason to second guess what you decide to do. Now, for me, I have a tangible example. I went to Lassen National Park. It was in Oregon. I think it was in Oregon. It might have been on the Oregon border to Washington State, but I believe it was in Oregon. It was a volcanic park, somewhere you can see like old volcanoes, the ashes that have, or the lava that has come out, cooled, and then resettled and all that stuff. And I went there at first. The first day, I was blown away at just the beauty of these places. And then the second day, I went to the other side of the park where I got to go up a cinder cone volcano, which was the coolest thing ever. You can go inside of it, which I was like mind blown. Can you really go inside of a volcano here in the United States? It turns out for sure you can. I know you can maybe in Hawaii, but I was surprised to find that, again, in the United States you could do that. But I wanted to bring up a point about that place because when I first got there, I actually ended up at the wrong portion of the park that was not really interesting at all. And for some time I was like, man, why did I decide to come here? I kind of got a little frustrated, and then I realized my life lesson here, which is don't second guess yourself. Because even if you go somewhere and you realize it's not great, like last year I went to New Hampshire and I went ziplining, and it really was not that great, honestly. At least now I know that's not something I enjoy doing. Ziplining is not something I enjoy doing, and also it's not something that I recommend. So I could use that to help somebody out. So like maybe me, I might be, you know, out 80 bucks because I went ziplining, but it's something that I can share with others. It's an experience that I can say, hey, don't go do that. Or if you really do enjoy zipping through the air, maybe this is something you'd like, but for me, I didn't like it. And so I just wanted to, you know, whether you're like a Christian or not, like if you're not a Christian, like if you just think about it like this, there's a famous guy, one of the guys I look up to, Simon Sinek. He talks about, I forget what the real term is, but like the problem when you have too many choices. So like spaghetti, like if you look at the story of spaghetti sauce, there used to be like 27 different varieties, like too many varieties to pick from, and nobody was ever happy with their purchase when they did customer reviews because there was just so many options. They never knew if they were getting the best one. But when they brought it down to 3 options and they picked one, everybody was happier because they knew that they picked either chunky, regular, or like spicy. Like they had chosen one that they knew they would like and they were happy with it and that kind of thing. So like for that reason, it's clearly better to just have less choices and to not like worry about then you won't be regretting it. So like while there's bajillion choices of places you could go, just pick one and go with it, and just that'll be your first choice, okay? And like also for me as a believer, like I know that God is in control of everything. And I mean, most people would just equate that to, you know, like your career, your job, finances, things like that. But no, God is in control of every little thing. Like he has a plan. If you're willing to listen to him and follow it, then he has a plan for you. And so for me, like that's the way I think about it. It's like I know that everything I do, everything has a purpose. I might not see it in the moment. The suffering that I have right now might not be obviously from God and like a purposeful, but like in the end, all things come and happen for a reason. So that's the way I see it. But if you guys have any more questions about that, or about how I came to the realization that you should just be happy with whatever you're doing and go with it, be excited about it, and that excitement will really follow if you truly believe. I mean, they say fake it till you become it. So if you fake being excited until you become it, you will become. That's just one of my favorite sayings from another TED Talk. But yeah, that is what I like to share with you guys about, you know, don't second guess yourself. It's always better when you don't. You'll always find something great to come out of it if you do. So if you guys have any questions about any of that, about my faith, about whatever it is, feel free to reach out to me. Ben, I hope you enjoyed this, because this was a direct shout out to you. You asked for more life lessons. That was one of them. So with that being said, guys, I'm trying to reach as many people as possible with this Young Travelers movement with my YouTube channel. So I need your help to share this video with somebody who might enjoy it, or any of the other videos on the channel about travel, about the high five guy. And then I'll catch you on the next video. So hit the subscribe button for your own benefit, share with somebody else to help somebody else out, and then I'll catch you all in the next video. High five!